Bush and Boog Knight cooked up something different with this one.
He'd rather have a less talented guy that saw eye to eye with him rather than having a super talented guy that he had to fit his mindset around to make better. That's who he strikes me as. He's always dumbing it down. He's going to get you in, indoctrinate you, dumb you down, and then run his stuff.
I felt like whatever was going on in that building for so long, it got to that last game, and mentally he was already like, whew, I don't know how I made it, but I made it, and I got to do it one more time.
I'll say it's a lot. I'll say all week, I would say I've been like dealing with a lot spiritually, like different battles, that I had to overcome, I just had to overcome.
This rookie season for Shedeur Sanders, man. Shout out to Boog Knight. Shout out to my man G Bush. Y'all cooked up something different on this, man. Y'all can go see this full episode on G Bush. Shout out to the barbershop, man. This was a fire episode.
The Cleveland Browns 2025-26 season wasn't just another year of rebuilding. It was pure war. And right in the middle of it, Shedeur Sanders, the 5th-round pick, stepped into a storm so toxic, so clearly rigged against him, that calling it a quarterback battle is like calling a stacked deck fair. G. Bush and Boog Knight just lifted the veil on what really went down inside that Cleveland locker room. And listen to this. This isn't your usual rookie hiccup story. This is full-blown sabotage. This is the kind of messy, behind-the-scenes chaos that crushes most young quarterbacks before they even see the field. But Shedeur Sanders, girl, he didn't just survive it, he dominated it.
From everybody else, sit back, watch. When it's your time to shine, take advantage of it, too.
Let's break down exactly what went down, why it matters, and what it means for the Cleveland Browns. From day one, the storyline was loud and clear. May the best man win, Cleveland told the world, claiming they were running a fair quarterback competition. Shedeur Sanders, Dillon Gabriel, Deshaun Watson, all battling for the starting spot. Seems fair, right? Wrong. The whole thing was rigged from Jump Street, and everyone close to the team could see it. While Dillon Gabriel was getting first-team reps the moment he stepped off the plane from Oregon, Shedeur was stuck tossing to support staff. Not the starting receivers, not even backups, just trainers, water boys, the people who tape ankles and hand out Gatorade.
To lead people on to believe that it was going to be a legitimate competition, may the best man win, and we saw Shedeur Sanders did not get a real opportunity
to do. So how was that in his relationship and trying to navigate that? And how do you think he came out and did after he was able to start getting reps and start playing?
This wasn't about picking the best quarterback. It was about protecting a story. The Browns had poured big money and faith into Dillon Gabriel as their guy for the future. They weren't about to let some 5th-round pick, Coach Prime's kid no less, mess that up. But here's the thing about real talent. It doesn't stay buried for long. What Shedeur Sanders faced in Cleveland wasn't just physical, it was straight-up psychological warfare. And the most shocking moment? Right before the season finale against the Cincinnati Bengals. Picture this, 4 a.m., Shedeur hits up Boog Knight, desperate for anything to get through one more game. He's wiped mentally, drained emotionally. He senses something's off, but he can't put his finger on it.
Whatever was going on in that building for so long, it got to that last game, and mentally he was already like, whew, I don't know how I made it, but I made it, and I got to do it one more time. I just got to get through one more, and I'm trying to figure out what is it that I need to get me through this one more, and I'm searching for it right now.
Think about this for a second. A rookie quarterback grinding through a season where he barely got real reps, wasn't throwing to his actual teammates, and had coaches allegedly feeding him the wrong plays. And yet, he still showed up. He still found ways to beat Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. He still threw for 360 yards against Tennessee with 0 first-team reps. That's not just skill. That's next-level mental toughness. Now here's where it gets truly unsettling. According to Boog Knight, the sabotage wasn't subtle, it was deliberate. Offensive linemen weren't protecting him the way they should. Coaches were dropping wrong plays straight into his quarterback pad. Receivers he practiced with one day would vanish the next. Come on.
He endured a lot. At no point in Dillon Gabriel has never been a better football player than Shedeur Sanders a single day in his life. He had to watch them parade him around like he was better than him.
Let that sink in. They fed him the wrong plays, and when everything predictably blew up, Shedeur took the hit publicly instead of tossing anyone under the bus. That's the kind of leadership and character you can't teach. That's DNA level calm under pressure. And while all this chaos was going down, what was the media doing? Glorifying Dillon Gabriel like he was even in the same league as Shedeur Sanders.
Over there getting real reps like he was as good as Shedeur Sanders. He stood tall, man. Stood tall.
So whatever it was that I couldn't give him at 4 something that morning, he found it from his brothers on side of him in that locker room at halftime.
And let's address the elephant in the room, Coach Prime. Deion Sanders watched his son get shredded in the media. He saw scouts and analysts questioning Shedeur's work ethic, his maturity, his NFL readiness. All lies, all carefully designed to tank his draft stock. And when Shedeur finally got his chance and shut every hater up, when he started winning games and flashing pure talent, those same voices went completely silent. No apologies, no corrections, just crickets.
This man, shout out to Boog Night. Shout out to my man G Bush. Y'all cooked up something different on this, man. Y'all can go see this full episode on G Bush. Shout out to the barbershop, man. This was a fire episode.
This isn't just about protecting his son. This is about exposing a system that tried to bury a gifted black quarterback before he even got a fair shot. And Prime isn't letting anyone forget it. The trauma from that season doesn't just vanish. Boog Night made it clear. The Sanders family had to endure every second of it in real time. The lies, the disrespect, the calculated attempts to derail a young man's career.
You didn't have to live that in real time. And that's why I get the feeling like, bro, y'all, like, come on, man, don't do us that. Because at the end of the day, we can never let you forget that. Because the trauma that comes from that, we still got to deal with it.
But here's where the story gets really good. Despite everything, the sabotage, the mind games, the lack of real prep, Shedeur Sanders still found a way to shine. He won 3 games. He threw for 360 yards without a single first-team rep. He displayed poise, laser-sharp accuracy, and leadership under what felt like impossible pressure. And now, with Todd Monken stepping in as the new offensive coordinator, the whole dynamic has flipped. Monken looked Shedeur in the eye and said something that might be the most honest thing a Browns coach has admitted all season.
It's all worked out.
Yeah,
You remember that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you.
Someday we'll get.
That's not just respect. That's not just respect. That's straight up validation. That's an NFL coach admitting what anyone paying attention already knew. Shedeur Sanders should have gone way higher in the draft. And the only reason he didn't, people chose to swallow lies instead of watching the tape. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, Shedeur's fans. Critics love to call them a cult. They dismiss their support as blind hype. But here's what they don't get. These fans have seen Shedeur overcome obstacles at every level. Jackson State, Colorado, now Cleveland. They've watched him turn nothing into something again and again.
People who show love and genuine love to him to be looked at as, are they just some followers, people who just doing some stuff because they just want to be a part of something or want to be a follower. He not with that. He understands that the love and respect that he's earned from those from his fan base has been earned over years, because the people that are in that boat with him, they've walked some long miles with. They've been with him along his journey.
This isn't blind loyalty. This is respect earned. And when you try to tear down someone they believe in with lies everyone can see through, they're going to defend him. That's not a cult. That's having someone's back. Look, not everyone has to be a Shedeur Sanders fan. You can root for other quarterbacks. You can have opinions about his game. That's fine. That's sports. But you cannot deny what went down in Cleveland. You cannot act like the competition was fair. You cannot pretend he got the same chances as everyone else. And you definitely cannot ignore the results. 3 wins, 360 yards with no preparation. Respect from his teammates. Garrett himself said Shedeur will get first crack in the quarterback competition moving forward. That's not pandering. That's an all-pro defensive end recognizing true talent when he sees it. The Browns have a choice to make. They can keep pretending Deshaun Watson's massive contract is going to fix itself. They can keep chasing the next shiny toy in free agency. Or they can embrace what's already in front of them. A quarterback who has proven he can handle adversity, lead a locker room, and win games under impossible circumstances. Shedeur Sanders didn't just survive his rookie season in Cleveland, he dominated it. He did it without proper preparation, without fair reps, without the support system most rookies get, and he still came out on top. The question now, will the Browns be smart enough to build around him, or will they repeat the same mistakes, searching for answers everywhere except right in front of them? One thing is clear, Shedeur Sanders isn't going anywhere. He's built for this. He's been preparing for moments like this his whole life, and after everything he survived in year one, the rest of his career is going to look easy by comparison. The sabotage didn't break him, it forged him, and the NFL better be ready, because Shedeur Sanders isn't just surviving, he's thriving. And Cleveland, whether they realize it or not, just found their franchise quarterback. The only question left is, will they be smart enough to hold on?